All right, ladies and gentlemen, today on Seeking 87, we got a very special guest, Mr. Swole as fuck, even on a cut, Diego Garcia.
Currently tiny as fuck, shrinking,
Bullshit.
shrinking by the day.
Bullshit. Triceps, big as fuck. Biceps, big as fuck. Chest, full as fuck. Straight as fuck. Big Dick Diego. What is the shit you hate the most about the
Back
gym?
injured as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, that was actually a fucking dope ass intro. That was fucking awesome.
Alrighty then. Tell us about that back injury.
All right, so it all happened about 2 weeks ago. I was at the gym doing some legs, and
Fuck
then
legs.
What the hell?
no belt. And I'm used to always wearing a belt when I train the legs, just because I have had a couple tweaks on my back before. Nothing serious, but it's always been something that bothers me when I don't wear a belt. So I always try to keep a belt along with me, but my belt buckle broke. So
Oh, fuck.
belt's been out of commission for now. But yeah, I was in there doing some Smith machine squats, and from there went on to a leg press, and then something felt funny, but I just kept pushing it because that's how stubborn I am when I'm always training. I just keep pushing through it.
Dude, that's
And
like...
then workout partners too. They're always like, "Come on, keep going."
Oh,
keep
yeah,
going."
No
dude.
balls, no
And
balls.
it's all
Fucking
hardcore,
motivation.
hardcore shit going on.
Dude, that's like by far probably one of the scariest things about going to the gym, especially doing back or even legs. Like, I'm afraid of fucking my back up.
Yeah, like a lot of people do not squat, and they try to say it's because they don't want to fuck up their back, but in reality, they
Dude,
just
Or
want
their
fucking
knees. They're
legs.
like, "Oh, I don't want to squat because I don't want to."
Dude, it's
realistically, it's not going to fuck you up unless your form's that bad.
No, yeah, it's fucking crucial, especially with like form and stuff. Dude, you have to keep that shit or you're going to fuck your body up,
If
especially
your back
your knees.
is rounded and you're squatting, you're gonna end up like choking on your own dick.
Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Or another thing, if you don't go 90 degrees parallel, your squat did not fucking count.
Is it
Oh,
not?
To all,
shit.
to all those PR motherfuckers.
Oh,
All that
fuck
bullshit
yeah.
ass. They
Keep 'em
they,
true.
they like twitch their knees, twitch their ass, and it's like, oh fuck yeah, bro, 315, bro. Fuck you, didn't do shit.
Yeah, dude, fuck those guys, bro. Shit. All right, so Diego, I wanted to ask you a question. Like, what are the things you hate the most about the gym, and what you like about most about the gym? So, whatever order you want to go in.
All right, so I'll go ahead and start off with the things that I hate.
They're fucking ugly.
Yep. All right, so first one that I hate the most would probably be when people stare. That's like one thing I really can't tolerate, and I never do anything about it or say anything, but it does interfere with my workouts, and it always just kind of leads to this shitty mood and
You can't get that
vibe
muscle
throughout the
connection,
workout.
huh?
Yeah, it's just not the same. And I
For me,
really
it's
don't know
always
why
like older people. For me, it's like older people.
Older
always-
people and
older-
fucking Indians.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
And-
what
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably because like when I go to the gym, it's always older people there. Maybe that's because I go in the morning. And I like going in
that's
the morning. I don't like going late. When I go at late at night, it's either like my day was fucking full, like of school or something. But I normally go in the morning, and it's just like all old people.
Yeah,
dude.
morning is like prime time
Yeah.
for those old people.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't know
I
what
also
it
think
is.
they have like if it's a dude, I think they have like an alpha problem. They're like, oh, look at this young little shit. I need to show him up. Oh, what the
yeah.
fuck is he doing? This and that. And they have a fucking
No,
problem.
dude. Especially, I don't know. Maybe it's just Brenda's, but they always give me that vibe. Like they're always better than me, no matter what.
Really, I've never gotten that from Brenda's.
Really?
Yeah.
I just do. I go to every freaking day, and I always see people that just look at me, and they just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Like I don't know. I always get that vibe, dude. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten this kind of like weird admiration from like old people, where they look at you and they're like, oh, like this used to happen all the time when I went to InShape. There was this one guy, and he would kind of just. This runs into the problem of staring. He would kind of just stare, but it was like a different type of stare, like.
Like he
don't know.
liked
He
you?
was,
or
he was,
what?
he was
don't know.
admiring them games.
Dude.
But one day he was just staring, and I was kind of just like got closer to him, trying to see if like he would say something. And then he's like, he was asking me if I like spoke Spanish, and I was like, yeah. And then he starts asking me, he's like, how old are you? And then like
like
how
those-
long have you been training
okay.
for? And he's like, oh, you're so big for your size, like you should be proud of yourself, like what you've done and all this and that. And then ever since then, like he was always just like, I don't know, being like super admirable and
Dude,
kind of pushing me and doing all this other stuff.
No, yeah, I've had older guys like almost act as my trainer.
Yeah.
Like they just come up to me like, hey, you're doing this wrong. Let me show you how to do it. And I'm not like, dude, fucking yeah, just show me how I'm doing this wrong. I'll fucking fix it. But dude, it's weird. Like some of them are like staring at me like, and they fucking like fix whatever I'm doing wrong. But that was a long time ago though. I don't think a lot of people are fucking afraid to ask people because people fucking freak out whenever you try to correct them.
Yeah,
like what the
yeah.
fuck, bro?
It
Why
depends
you-
how you take it. Like, if you're somebody who like will get offended by that, you'll be like, "Fuck you! I don't need to fix anything." Or even like a stare. Like, they could just be looking across. Oh shit! They could be looking across the gym. Like, I do that. I look across the gym because I want to know like who's there and shit. And sometimes like if somebody looks at you and they're just seeing who's in the gym, like that'll piss some people off.
Oh yeah.
But it just depends what kind of person you are. Like me personally, I get pissed over a lot of stupid shit. So they could be like, like admiring the gains, or they could be, whatever, but I think they're judging. I think they're talking shit.
That's what everyone thinks, I think.
Yeah.
Like when you're staring at someone, I think everyone's always thinking like, oh fuck, this guy's judging.
Especially when they add like a laugh or they lean over and whisper to their partner. It's like,
Oh,
they're talking
Oh
mean
yeah,
shit.
that,
there's a
that's
huge
when you
group.
know they're talking
Oh,
shit,
God.
and that pisses me off.
Dude, I mean, 2 people is fine, but when you have like 6 people in your fucking group working out, I'm like, how do you even
Talk about
work?
in shape,
Like, how do you even work, bro? Like, what the fuck?
bro. You go to in shape. That's
All
all.
the
That's
fucking
all
high
you see.
schoolers.
Really?
You see squads of
Dude,
like
I don't
5
see
plus
how-
rolling in.
Like on one machine or like on set like
No,
different ones?
they're doing like a group workout, so they're all doing like the same exercises on one machine.
Yeah,
but it's
like,
like
Dude,
5
how
of
do they
them.
do that?
Like 5-pound
It's-
dumbbell in one hand, dick in the other hand.
Dude, exactly.
Pretty much
Fuck.
a circle jerk in the gym.
Dude, like I like a minute rest or 45-second rest. I've never like gone over that. I've always worked by myself because like that's what I'm afraid of, like resting too long and like fuck, dude.
Oh no,
I don't want to do
that's
this next
perfect.
rep.
Like for me, I always like to keep my my phone's timer going. I'll set it for about a minute to a minute and
Yeah.
a half, and then I'll make sure I get my proper rest time in.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
try not to waste any time, because when I first started going to the gym, I'd be in there for like 3 hours.
Oh, dude, same.
Training one
Yeah.
body part.
I'd be trying to fucking
Remember
go
those
for
days
so
as a
long.
kid?
Yeah. All right. So for those of you who don't know, Diego got me into the gym.
Going back in history.
Oh yeah.
All right.
in the
So
books.
it was our local gym, which is closed now. It's fucking
R.I.P.
sucks.
Turlock
Oh
Fitness.
yeah,
R.I.P.
dude.
Turlock
I
Fitness.
fucking miss that place so much.
But my skinny ass self, I started going to the gym, and Diego had already been going to the gym for a little bit. So he's like, "Yeah, like I'll take you through some workouts." And we would be there from like 8 to like
yeah, we would
closing
get
to like
dropped
11.
off, and it was
Dude.
like
That's
2.5,
crazy.
3
Just
hours.
live there pretty much.
Yeah.
dude, that's fucking crazy. What keeps you motivated for doing it that long?
You're
Like-
not really like paying attention. You're just like, especially for me, like I was just like, because I barely started, I was so intrigued with doing different workouts. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. And
I mean, when you first start going to the gym, like these are all new muscles that you're using, so obviously like these should be building something up because like this is the first time going to the gym really ripping that muscle.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
mean, you should be at least building some kind of muscle
Yeah,
if you're going
definitely.
3
Your
hours long.
first, I believe your first year of training, that's when you see the most amount.
Oh,
of,
yeah,
growth,
definitely.
most amount of results.
Yeah.
After that, you still see some growth and improvement over the years, but it's not the same as your first year.
I feel like that's why people. I mean, that's the reason why people take supplements, right? Like after that 1 year, like it starts to slow down. And people want to see it pick back up again.
Yeah, you just want to train as smart as you can, and try to take as many things that are going to help you, whether it's supplements or with proper nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of like supplements do you take? Do you take any at all, or?
If anything, I just do like a protein powder right now.
Yeah.
Just because supplements do add up. They can
Pretty
leave
pricey.
a fucking hole in your wallet.
Oh fuck
But yeah, I remember when I first started training, I thought supplements were gonna be like the thing that got me big.
Yeah.
So I was doing research on like bodybuilding.com, and I was buying like everything I could think of, like
Hell yeah.
from BCAAs to like
I'm doing that right now, actually.
creatine,
I have like
whey protein, like the most
Yeah,
expensive whey
everything.
protein that would absorb like the fastest, when in reality I guess it's really not as important as like your nutrition, where that's a big aspect.
No, I've been training for like 6 years, and I've not seen like from the 6 years I've trained, the first 5 years I did not see like the smallest bit of difference. But then when I started doing a lot more research and I started to find that diet was like 80% and like workouts 20%, I started seeing a like tremendous difference compared to like what I was doing like 5 years in a row. I was just like, I can't see any difference. But then after I researched it, I was like, definitely that was a huge change.
Yeah, it's pretty different for me. I weighed myself like in the first couple days when I first started going to the gym. I was 156, right? And within 3 months, I was like 180 something.
That's so
I remember that, dude.
Damn,
we were going in the gym, and the first thing we would do is just go in the locker room and weigh yourself.
Yeah.
And each week you're just going up, going
Dude,
up, going
what?
up. It was like
what were you
crazy.
doing? Just working out, or just
Okay, well-
were you eating like hella food or what?
Well, yeah. First of all, it was like the first time I was going to gym, so I was working out, which was gonna help, and then I was fucking eating a fuck ton.
Wait, was that when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and all that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we had like a year-long coupon for Buffalo Wild Wings. We'd go to Buffalo
free
Wild
wings.
Wings. I would eat like a fucking 12-pack of Hot
This
Pockets.
guy, I swear to you, had a meal with burgers and fries and all that shit, then pasta. Then he had a fucking full meal of like mozzarella sticks. Then he had a pizza, then wings. Like I was like, dude, I thought I ate like a lot of food, but when I saw him, I was like, I'm eating like a bird right now. Like this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, so that was the diet aspect. I did not clean bulk when I first started. I just... Oh, fuck.
No, sorry. All right, keep going.
I was just eating whatever the fuck I wanted, and I was just stuffing my mouth. But because I was skinny, I wasn't adding fat yet. It was going towards my muscles.
Oh yeah, you had a fast metabolism. You're just burning through everything.
Dude, I still have a fucking fast ass
You're lucky,
metabolism.
dude.
You take a lot
No,
of
it's
shits?
not. I fucking
You shit a
hate
lot,
that
Michael?
shit, dude. In order for me to gain like 0.5 of a pound, I have to eat like 4,000 calories like a day. Like,
yeah, you're a hard gainer right
dude,
now.
like it's fucking crazy. Like I am stuffing myself, but I'm not like trying to dirty bulk at all. Like I'm actually like clean.
Oh, dirty bulking is
dude,
one of
it's
my
so
worst
easy though. Like,
mistakes.
dude, I fucking like I'm eating 3. So this like almost this is what I eat a lot. 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with blueberries and mangoes, like a fucking
Those micros.
fucking huge ass thing. Protein shake, yogurt, and then I'll have like fish oil. Like
You need
what I have.
some meat.
I honestly think there's a big misconception when it comes to gaining size. Everyone's like, eat big to get big, and although that is true, it's not 100% true because people don't realize there's good calories and there's bad calories.
Oh, yeah.
People think, oh, if I'm eating 4,000 calories, that means I'm doing good, but what are those 4,000 calories consist of?
No, yeah. I try
Where
to
do they
split
get
it. I try to
broken
split it up with like
Do they go to your muscle? Or do they go to
meat.
your belly?
Like I feel like meat really helps if you eat like more.
Oh yeah,
more
your
meat.
proteins.
Dude,
You're definitely
yeah.
gonna feel your muscles are a lot
Yeah,
denser. You're
so I-
recovering better.
Definitely, yeah.
Or you just feel pumps are better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was all the same with me. Like I made a lot of mistakes when I first started. I was 105 or 110 pounds
Are
when I
you
first started.
shitting me?
Yeah, same
Whoa.
height.
I remember.
I don't think I've actually
remember you.
grown since then.
Dude, that's insane.
But yeah, it's been like the same height, like 5'8", 105 pounds. I was running cross country. Training
Middle
was-
school, I remember
Yeah,
that
training
shit.
was pretty brutal for that. I mean,
Shit.
we were doing like minimum 5 miles. Per
Didn't you
practice
do
every
like
day.
modeling at one time? Or what was it modeling? What was it? What was it?
I think
BG
you got, the wrong, you got the
competition?
wrong guy.
No, what was it? No, it wasn't modeling, but
Competition.
I did a physique show.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, that was my senior year of high school.
Shredded as fuck.
I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
modeling. I was like,
A lot of mistakes.
fuck yeah,
A
dude.
lot of mistakes on that one as well. But I mean, a lot of it's trial and error when it comes to like learning about your body.
But you were fucking disciplined though. I remember when I met you for the first time, you're like, dude, you couldn't eat anything for like a good 4 or 5 hours.
dude.
I was like, shit, dude.
I mean, even freshman year when I was first starting, I was reading all these articles and kind of following like this bro diet where I could only eat certain foods. I remember cross country practice. I would take rice cakes, like
Rice cake.
rice
Oh,
cakes.
my
Like
God.
it was either like the salt free or like no sodium or low sodium ones.
Yeah.
And then packets of tuna.
Oh, I fucking hate tuna.
Yeah,
So I'd open up those
disgusting.
packets of tuna, spread them on
I
those
think-
rice
Like
cakes,
that-
and I'd
that
be
little-
eating them up.
That little
Everyone
tuna
would-
water.
Everyone
Oh,
else,
God,
there was
it's
this other guy.
disgusting.
He would carry a duffel bag full of snacks. I'm talking like Dr Pepper.
Oh, shit.
All these like sugary
For
candies
cross-country?
For cross country.
Ugh.
And I mean,
Throwing up,
I don't know
dude.
about the soda, but I guess the candy helped with the simple carbs and kind of providing
right
energy
away.
before those
Yeah.
races, because they were pretty intense. And I was over there eating all these clean foods, and everyone was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Dude.
And I was just like, I don't know. I'm trying to be disciplined. I thought eating healthy or eating clean was going to make me grow because that's all you see when.
No, yeah.
Let's say you go to the grocery store, you see your magazine, and it's like fruits and vegetables and all these like
Yeah,
low
definitely.
fat foods and healthy foods. So you think like you're pretty naive when you're starting off. So you think that's what's going to make you big.
Yeah, I don't see like people people are trying to find ways to eat eat bad food and trying to stay fit. Like I mean, like I just don't see how that works at
Unless
all.
you're running gear, taking steroids, that's really not,
Like-
or you have a really fast metabolism, because it is possible.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like I do not eat healthy like in the slightest. I eat like shit.
You just had
And-
like a bunch of cookies yesterday.
Yeah, I eat like shit, and I'm not disciplined with my diet at all. And you know, I'm not out of shape. I'm still relatively lean, but like I still see strength gains and like muscle gains eating like shit.
Yeah.
So I wonder if eating healthier would like.
Oh, it would make a
I-
huge
I,
difference.
I also
Huge
feel like
difference.
if you I feel like once in a while it's good to have those bad foods, like so you can have those sugars and stuff.
Oh yeah, you got to have balance, or else you're
Yeah.
gonna burn out, and
Yeah.
you're gonna hate what you're doing. You're gonna hate training. You're gonna hate
Exactly.
dieting. You're gonna hate it all, and then you're gonna
Oh,
just
yeah.
forget about it.
Yeah.
Before this
Yeah, that's not
podcast,
for me.
guys, I had a fucking whole large pizza. Just wanted to
Oh, you did,
mention
yeah.
that.
Dude,
yeah.
you did eat all that. Holy fuck! I just realized that.
Hey, getting back to those old days.
Dude,
Those old days of
shit! I didn't
eating.
even realize you ate all that.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely dieting, whether you eat too much or too little, could affect your muscle growth or loss. Diego, do you want to take us through some of your first bulks?
Yeah, those were pretty interesting. I mean, my first year of training, like I said, I went from 105 pounds in January, because I remember I waited till like January to start, because I wanted it not necessarily follow like a New Year's resolution, but I did want it to have like a
easier to
a
track.
set starting point that I could
No,
track. And I figured the beginning of a new year would be perfect for that. So 105 pounds then, and then I remember December ending at 165.
Wow, dude, that's
So yeah,
60
60 pounds put on in a year. Then
how much
again,
I
a lot of that was fat, because I went from being like, I don't know, I'd estimate like
You were lean as fuck,
three
guys.
to 5% body fat.
Wait. So I just want to make sure that. So how long do you think is a good time to like for a bulk? Like I've heard it was like 9 months, 6 months. Like how long do you think is a good bulk?
Honestly,
bulk set?
if it all depends on your goals, like what you're trying
Yeah.
to accomplish. But
Because like for
if-
you, like was it good to do it longer, or would it be better to like bulk for like 3 months and then like get lean for like another 3, or like switch off and on with it, or like what's a good way to do that?
Like looking back on it, what do you think would have been better?
if I could go back and fix some things, I would have definitely done a cleaner bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Still not too clean where I'm restricting myself from a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah.
But I would have definitely cleaned it up a bit. Because back when I started, I was under that mentality of eat big to get big.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what everyone told me. Like I was on Instagram and I would see like hashtags of like teen bodybuilding.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
would see these
Rich
people that were.
Dude, I see a
dude.
bunch of people
Rest
like
in
that
peace,
eating like
Richiana.
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
rip, man.
But yeah, I would see these like people that were, I mean, I was 14 years old, and I would come across these like people that were like 17 years old on Instagram. They were like huge and shredded, and I was wondering like how'd you get there? If you claim natural, what was your approach? And all of them were like, yeah, I just eat everything in sight. So that's what I started doing.
That's what I was
started
told
doing.
for like
Yeah.
for 6 years. That's what I was told, just to eat everything.
And I mean, it definitely did help. I mean, I did gain 60 pounds in that year.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like when you bulk though, like you have to like balance it. Like even though that you're bulking, you have to like run or do some kind of like ab work, so you don't get that belt
cardio
like the
is
belly.
important.
Because that's how people have fucking heart attacks.
Yeah.
They bulk and they don't do cardio. They don't keep their cardiovascular system.
He's
in
like,
check.
I'm bulking right now, and I've gained like 15 pounds in the past like 2 months, which is
fucking
which
muscle.
which is fucking great, because like I've never seen this change in my life. But I even though that I'm afraid to lose the muscle, I'm still running, because like I know that like I don't want to get a belly, even though that I'm still like I'm getting older, so like my metabolism is slowly like kind of going down as I get up. So I mean, I'm always still trying to run. So
One thing I've noticed with me, I don't know if it's happens to other people too, but like this last bulk that I had wasn't really so successful because I didn't do any cardio, and I've experienced that when I am doing cardio, it's easier for me to keep gaining weight, whereas if I cut it out, I'll kind of plateau. So I'll get to a point where I can't gain any more
Yeah.
weight. But if I'm incorporating cardio and maybe switching things off, like having like a low calorie week and then bumping them up again,
Yeah.
kind of doing these little things to tweak it out, my weight keeps progressing, so I'll keep gaining.
So you think doing that cardio, you think the reason why it helped is because it's just keeping your overall body health better, so your muscle responds better to keeping the muscle and adding muscle?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, even pumps in the gym were a lot better when I was doing the cardio. And
Damn.
I feel like even though that when you run, I feel like you feel so much better after that, especially when you're bulking and eating all this food. Like it kind of brings your mood down, like keeps you like I know, especially when I eat a lot, I start to get like more like tired and sleepy. And so when you run, it allows to have like more oxygen into your lungs, and you start to like sweat more, and you start to feel a lot better, especially when after you run. So I feel like it's really important to have cardio when you bulk because it makes you feel a whole lot better and keeps you going.
yeah, it brings your energy levels up. You just feel a lot better throughout the day and throughout your bulk in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to incorporate more cardio. I mean, like I do cardio now, but it's bullshit cardio. It's like the bike.
What's your favorite type of cardio?
I just play basketball.
Yeah, well,
I
when I
sweat so
did play
much.
basketball, it was basketball. But now I just bike. But more than anything, it just gets me a quad pump, as opposed to actually burning calories and sweating. So, what is your recommendation for like the best form of cardio?
Stairmasters.
Yeah,
Those
I gotta
things
say,
fuck you,
Stairmaster
dude.
has to be like the one. I
Yeah.
mean, back when I was doing my prep, that was the only machine I would touch. A lot of people
remember.
do prefer the what's it called, incline treadmill, but I've never felt that really
I don't.
really work for me.
I mean-
I do sweat, but it's not the same as like a Stairmaster. I feel like that really pushes me. And if I'm going to spend 20 minutes on one machine, I'm going to spend it on the machine that I feel works the
I
best.
feel like that hurts my
fasted
knees.
cardio?
That hurts my knees.
Fasted
more.
cardio.
Dude.
Yeah. What do you guys think about fasted cardio?
I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is that?
It's basically like when you do cardio, like before you eat, right? When you're still
Oh,
Yeah, you're still
so you can
fasted,
you
yeah,
burn
so you
you burn
haven't
off
had-
that
you
fat.
burn off that fat.
Yeah,
for
Some I know a person that takes
Everybody recommends that shit.
what's a pill? They take a pill that specifically burns the fat whenever
like
you
a
do it.
Is it like COA?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So
They-
there's COA and then there's
carnite.
L-carnitine.
Yeah, they
I always
take it.
confuse that with
They take it in the
L-citrulline.
morning when you have no like an empty stomach. You take it in the morning, then you go on a run, and then it pretty much burns all the fat that in like in
Oh,
your
dude,
stomach.
it's a
It
game
kills,
changer.
dude, yeah.
I used to be like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, there's no way a supplement's gonna help to do that.
What do you feel about testosterone boosters, or was that how you said it? Testosterone.
Testosterone boosters?
Yeah. Because what I've been told is that it gives you like a higher risk of cancer. Or is that,
Well,
or is that
it
like a
all
myth?
depends
What
what you're
doesn't?
taking.
I mean,
And yeah,
pretty much
nowadays, what doesn't give you
yeah,
cancer?
we have
Fucking
radio.
vegans, fucking PETA, fucking bitch.
But like, what do you think about like? Do you think if for people that are trying to like,
So I'm all in for natural stuff. I've taken natural testosterone boosters.
What, like
and
how-
natural estrogen blockers.
How is it,
And they
like-
work wonders, dude. It's like
is it like a pill
it's
or
like
like?
a magic pill.
Oh, it's a pill.
Like you're gonna experience like, well, at least for me, I experienced a lot of strength gains.
Oh, yeah.
So this I first took them when I was cutting, and I dropped maybe like 7 pounds during the period from like
Mm-hmm.
my first when I took like my first dose to when I ended like that 8-week cycle.
Okay.
And I did lose weight, but at the same time I looked bigger. I looked like I packed on more muscle.
Oh fuck yeah.
So body fat went down. But then again, this comes in with me dieting while taking them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely felt my strength went up. It did go up. I was repping the same weight for like 3 to 5 more reps.
Damn.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I was able to increase with no problem.
Damn.
Everything just felt great. My mood felt great.
That's what I was
One
told.
thing I've noticed,
It changes your mood and everything.
yeah, you're just super positive about everything, and you're like nonstop
Fuck yeah.
just doing
Peace, love,
stuff.
positivity.
And then
We
you get
took
off
the-
of them, and I kind of went
Depression.
down the spiral, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing
My
with
life
my
is
life?
over.
We
I was like
took,
overthinking everything.
We took the same shit, right? We're talking about
Mania and Contra.
Mania and
Shout out to
Contra.
Mile
Shout out to Mile Shout out to Al.
Hey, they got
Damn, do I
some
need
great
to do
products.
I need to take this shit or what?
It's a bit expensive, but it's definitely worth
yeah.
it.
Oh, so
So real quick, he told you his experience with that, and like I took the same shit, and I was like plateaued. My strength was like the same, and I could not get stronger no matter how much I was.
wait, while you were
eating.
taking it? Or
No,
what? Or
before I took it.
Okay, okay.
And I got up to 232 pounds, but I was a fat fuck. Like you know, most of it was like fat. It was like I had muscle and strength, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I started taking the Mania and Contra, and it seems like I kept that muscle, but I lost 21 pounds, and it was a fat. Like I was stronger than ever, and I was like leaner than ever, and so you know those help. But it is also the dieting. I peeled back on a lot of like restaurant food and shit. I ate more home cooked meals. So like don't just rely on the supplements. It's also the dieting
definitely.
and how much work you put in the fucking gym.
100%, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When do you think is the best time to take the testosterone? Like during while you're bulking, or when you're getting cut, or like
I
Or
would
is there
say
a
stay
difference?
away from them if everything's going great for you. If you're
Okay.
not having if you're still gaining weight, no problem. Don't take them. If you're still losing weight with no problem, don't take them. I wouldn't take them until you notice, like Isaac said, that you've plateaued.
Yeah, like for me,
You have a block where you either can't gain weight or you can't lose weight, or you can't get any stronger. You're doing everything right.
Yeah.
Everything's getting factored in, like your nutrition, but still you don't see any results.
Yeah, I feel-
then take them for
a
that
lot-
little
a lot-
extra push.
A lot of people just don't realize is that supplements are for like you said, when you plateau and you get to a point where you're like, dude, I need like an extra boost or something, because that's the only reason why people take supplements is to get
I mean,
the
it's
extra
in the
boost.
name, supplement.
Yeah, so I mean,
to supplement your
because
training.
that
Yeah.
first
It's not
like
gonna do it all for you.
I don't know if we said it when we were recording, but like you said, like when you're like lifting for like that first year, it just like all that new muscle is ripping and you're finally getting all that muscle. So like that's when you make the huge change. But then that next year, like, man, I'm not feeling any different. I need to start taking something to make me get that extra boost, and that's where supplements come in. I think people don't really realize that. I know
I
I
take it right off the get go.
yeah, I know I didn't. I was like, dude, I need to start taking like protein supplements, all this right when I start, so that I can just build it all up. When I didn't realize like I can just go and just build the same muscle, but then that next year, then that's when it's gonna start plateauing, or maybe the next year after that.
Yeah. Going into what Isaac said about people just taking things like as soon as they start off, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that the patience that you have to have when it comes to trying to build a proper,
That's huge.
dense, like solid physique.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, I don't know if you guys have heard about SARMs,
Yeah.
What's that?
selective androgenic
What the?
Isn't it
fuck?
like it's like baby
modules.
steroids?
I really don't know what they are.
Holy shit.
I know about them because I was at one point where I was about to take them.
Oh, shit.
I actually ordered a bottle. I had it in my room for like a month and a half.
What made you
too
not
much of
take
a
it?
pussy not to take it? I wouldn't say I was too much of a pussy. I was just really
side
concerned
effects.
about my health because
there's-
they're fairly new. I mean, they weren't developed. They were developed not too long ago.
Yeah.
But they were made to help cancer patients.
Oh, just like testosterone pills.
In a way, but this was more tailored towards preventing any like muscle breakdown during like chemotherapy and stuff like that. So it would help
so, like,
preserve
keep-
your muscle.
Oh, okay.
that
oh,
was its
shit.
main purpose. But then bodybuilder just got a
hold of it. Yeah.
and they're like, oh, preserve muscle. Well, this can help me gain muscle.
Dude, that's so
Fuck
funny.
beta
And-
alanine when you got SARMs.
Dude,
Yeah,
what?
so they were taking doses that, I mean, haven't even been tested.
Oh man, that's not
So
good.
it's like this new substance. People were just taking it. I mean, you buy it. The bottle says not for human consumption. One thing
why
that
would you sell that?
One thing that I mean, I was ready to take it. I was like, as soon as it comes in the mail, the next day I'm gonna start taking it. I had like everything planned out.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a Contra. I was gonna do that as my estrogen blocker because they say it doesn't like I forgot what the term is, but it doesn't convert to estrogen.
Yeah.
Whereas steroids do.
What were the side effects?
So with SARMs, they don't claim any side effects. People that sell it to you, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, so you're just gonna experience everything that you experience from steroids
Minus
without the
Oh,
side
so
effects.
they were at a point where like we don't really know. It could be different for everyone else.
So it's a research chemical at the moment.
Like right now it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
it's illegal. You go on these websites. Like the way I bought it, I went on this website.
Some black market shit.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to download
shit.
this app, Zell. I mean, it's a popular app. People
Yeah.
know about it. But I had to download this app. I couldn't pay on their website directly. I had to download the app, send them money through like this weird Gmail email. So it wasn't
fuck.
anything legit from like an actual like
Yeah.
company or store. I sent them money, and then they shipped it to me, and it came from like this weird address that linked back to like this postal office. I mean, they couldn't use an actual address to
Damn.
get themselves tracked down.
I'd be shitty as fuck for that. I'd be scared.
And
for
then
my
when I got
life.
the bottle, it said it literally warned you that you could die from taking it.
Oh. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
definitely not take that shit. If
a
I,
So
big-
that's one thing that where I was like, whoa, I'm not taking that.
I
And at the
would
time-
be generally scared for my life.
Yeah.
I'd be so scared.
And at the time, one of my friends had just taken them, and he's like this big influencer on Instagram, and he actually did a video about him coming out, because for the longest time he did claim natural.
Yeah.
And then he came out and he said that he did take SARMs.
Dang.
And and then from there he kind of started talking about all the side effects that he experienced, and we talked a bit, and he was telling me about how one of his friends was doing research with a doctor, and they found like new studies that showed that this SARM, which was MK2866 Ostrin,
Yeah.
it could actually lead to like accelerated growth of cancer cells.
Holy fuck.
So that's when I was like, yeah, it's definitely not worth my health.
No, yeah, definitely. Especially with those fucking pills. You don't.
And I know a lot of people that have taken them, and they've all told me, yeah, I've gained a lot of strength. I've put on like 15 pounds of like lean muscle in like 8-week cycle.
Dude, it's kind of crazy how people will do whatever possible
the fuck it takes.
to change their body. Like that's how crazy our generation is.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
People will not eat for 5 days to make sure that like they lose weight. Like people will do the absolute extreme to make people like the way they look, which is crazy to me.
I mean, I have nothing against people that use substances. It's just when you use them for the wrong reasons. Like I know people that will hop on gear and like start taking it just to look good for a certain event, like a music festival.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't inject oils into your body just so you can look good for a weekend and take all these drugs and just look good. I mean, do it because you have a reason to. Like all these competitive bodybuilders that take them, I have nothing against that. I mean, they're actually trying to get to the top level, and that is required at that point.
I used to be at a point, dude. I used to be like so like very like scared to take my shirt off and stuff because I was so skinny, dude. I was just like that. I would want to do anything in my fucking like anything possible to change the way I look because I thought I was just not the way I didn't like. That's what I needed to change, and so I did everything possible. Like eat, like I did research. I took everything in, and like still was not doing it. I was just like, fuck, bro, and I just started going crazy. Like people, like I feel how people like how they feel sometimes when they. When
So
just
you
need to do
experienced that feeling, but you know you didn't take shit.
No,
You-
I mean, I
Did you even think
tried.
about it?
I thought about. I was like, dude, I want to take like supplements so I can fucking get all this shit. Like,
Well, no, I
But-
don't mean. I mean like gear, like steroids. Did you
oh
ever
no,
contemplate
fuck
that?
no. I was so afraid of steroids. I was so afraid of those things because I thought like you make your penis smaller and all this shit.
Oh, yeah, you
Like,
do hear
dude,
about all those
dude,
side effects.
because like I was like
It's-
I was at a point. I was like, this is like 8th or 7th grade. I was like, dude, I don't want my penis to go small. Like, dude, I want my wife to like who I am. Like all this extra shit, dude. I was so. That's like the main thing. Like I was not my penis, please. Like Jesus.
No, but it is crazy, like what those things can do. I mean, I know of people that have taken, like Tren.
Oh,
What the
shit.
fuck? Trend? What the hell is that?
Trenbolone. Isn't it like horse steroids?
Ah, dude, I really
penis
don't know
must be
much about
large
this
as
stuff, but I
fuck,
know it
huh?
is like a hardcore, like
It's like a really really hardcore steroid, and I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that they inject it to racing horses.
dude, I wouldn't doubt it.
So, fuck, really?
to you know, so you see these
Damn.
big buff ass horses, like that's shit they're getting in.
I mean, I've been around
take
people that have been on it, like before they've been on it, and then while they're on it,
Yeah.
and dude, it just changes the person like completely. Like their mood is something else. They
Like-
get ticked off like really easily.
Oh, really?
I've heard
like
of
roid rage and all
yeah,
that
like
shit.
roid rage.
Damn.
I've heard of people like having problems at home with like their significant other because they've been on this stuff.
Dude, that's crazy.
And then it leading to them not being able to have kids
Wow.
off of like one cycle because you either
Shit.
did it wrong or
Dude, that
Or just
oh, you can do it wrong?
just it itself could probably fuck up your chemical and hormone balance.
Yeah.
That's
fuck your shit up.
insane.
And then nowadays, I mean, I've heard of here in Turlock, I guess there's a guy selling gear out of like a mechanic shop.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, so that
Whoa.
that just makes you question
Damn.
where your stuff
Yeah.
comes from. Where is it
Like
made?
how do you know that's even like the supplement that you're looking for? Like
Yeah.
how do you know that's not like because I know fucking weed can be into different fucking things now. Like it can go to be edibles, it could be a drink now, it could be a lotion, it could be
It's in
when you smoke, it can be in everything. And how do you know that's not like weed or fucking cocaine or something like that in the fucking pill?
Yeah,
That's fucking
you run
crazy.
into that problem. I mean, shit, I just blanked out.
Fucking weed, bro.
I need to drink
That's
a
what
little
the
bit
fuck-
more, a little bit more of this C4. But I was gonna say something. Oh yeah,
Remind-
going back to the SARMs. So the reason why I didn't take that bottle was honestly, I probably would have taken it if I had known, like if I had been 100% sure that those were SARMs.
Oh, okay.
That was the actual substance that I was
Yeah,
that was in that bottle.
That'd be the same for me.
But what happens with a lot of these companies is they'll have a lot of growth hormone, a lot of these other like enhancements, already bottled up, and all they do is slap a label on it that labels it as something else, and they'll sell it to you.
Oh,
Because I've
hell
heard
yeah.
of, I'm not gonna say any names, but there's a supplement shop around here that does sell SARMs, but they're actually what's it called? It's like growth hormone. So people are dosing it as if it's SARMs, but really they're taking something else, and
Oh, so
yeah,
I
they're
know
experiencing like
yeah.
these crazy side effects.
Fuck.
Yeah, so and that's just where we live. So and we live in a relatively small city.
no, yeah, like you don't.
So
To be honest, I didn't even know we had supplement stores until I actually realized what the fuck GMC was.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know what the fuck that was till like
GNC, GMC, the car
oh.
place.
No,
Oh.
wait, is it? It's GNC.
GNC.
See, like what the fuck? What do I even know? What the fuck?
Yeah, so when you're bulking, you need to be careful how you approach it, and the same with cutting. Do you want to, like, I know there's a really unhealthy way to cut, like when you just don't eat and when you
Oh, like the wrestling, the high school wrestling.
Do you know what's
wrestling way?
Do you know what's weird though? Is that not eating for 5 days is actually like very healthy for you.
Oh yeah, fasting can be healthy.
No, yeah, because like it takes away like bad fats and like bad cells and so or some shit in your
It's
body.
kind of just like a detox.
Yeah, it kind of like cleans your system out, just like fucking throwing everything out or some shit like that.
That's semi. Well, I didn't do it on purpose. Like this last semester of college, fucking like you were away at the military.
Yeah.
Diego was working and everybody was away at school. So I was pretty much by myself.
No, poor Isaac.
Yeah, like I kind of fell into a depression and I wasn't eating days at a time. So it wasn't planned, but it did help me lose weight. So fasting works, but it's not always.
No, yeah.
not always
intentional.
optimal.
Yeah. So what people have told me is that when you're bulking, you gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
All right, go to. Me and Isaac will talk about this.
and Diego.
Or fucking Diego. Who the fuck am I talking to? Okay, so I've been told when you're bulking, I've been told like smoking weed and like because you get the munchies.
Dude, it helps so much.
That's what I've been
so
told.
fucking much. Dude. So back when I started smoking more, this was when I was doing the dirty bulk, which was like right after my show.
Yeah.
So it did get pretty bad. I mean, I was at the point where I was eating like 10,000 calories
Dude, how?
a day
That's
for
crazy.
like a month and a half, 2 months, and it was just like this food addiction. I couldn't stop. I mean, I was going to like Little Caesars. I was getting like two large pepperoni pizzas, eating that no problem.
Yeah.
And then after that, eating like a dozen donuts and like just nonstop eating.
I mean, when you eat that much, like your stomach. So your stomach is like a fist when you're born, and then when you start eating more and more and more, your stomach starts to stretch. And so when you eat that much, dude, your stomach is stretching out to
It's
a point.
expanding, yeah.
Like you can.
So I was at the point where I could just fill it up with food like nonstop, and I wouldn't feel full. And then forgot what happened. I got sick, so I didn't eat for a while, and I tried to start eating the same way I was eating before, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And that's when I did start losing a little bit of weight, just because I wasn't eating the same amount of calories.
Yeah.
But I felt so much better. Which leads back to like the dirty bulk and overdoing it, which is horrible. But yeah, weed definitely helps if you're like a hard gainer and you're having trouble eating.
Damn, 10,000 calories though.
Yeah, it was
fucking
bad.
crazy.
But I mean, even when I was doing my cut, I was like smoking, and I could control myself.
Yeah.
Like I would eat a set amount. But yeah, definitely the munchies are real. Like you just want to keep eating.
That's
You
crazy.
don't feel that you're full. That's the problem.
How
with that.
many meals did you have a day for 10,000? Like, did you have like 8 or 9?
I wasn't counting meals. I was just eating.
Oh, you're just eating.
Yeah.
I count meals, so like eating 3,000 calories is hella hard for me, and I cut into like 5 meals, and so I do a breakfast and mid snack, and then I have lunch, and then I have a mid afternoon snack, and then I have dinner, and then I have how many was that? Was that 4 or 5?
Fucking
I think
awesome.
it's like 4 or 5.
Breakfast, mid morning, lunch, mid afternoon, dinner. Yeah, and then I'd have like a dessert at the end, just because like you need like the extra sugar.
You need those sweets.
Yeah, because
carbs.
I love sweets, bro. I can't stand. I love sweets.
Some sweet pussy.
I've also been told that like, yes.
Whoa.
I've also been told that drinking
Drinking what?
drinking alcohol helps bulk too.
Oh,
Does-
Yeah,
Whoa, I had never heard of that.
really?
Okay.
Because like
I heard that when you drink alcohol and you're trying to bulk, it'll add fat because isn't it like empty carbs, like empty, because it's like
Yeah, it's empty calories. I mean,
Yeah.
if you drink a beer, it's what, like 5 calories.
No,
for
yeah.
a beer.
He's like, how else do you get like a beer belly or some shit like that? I feel like that's. I've been told like people actually drink alcohol to like bulk up.
You know what's another crazy thing? Alcohol can help. Not if you're doing it like regularly, but if you do it like once, it can help you dial in your condition.
Really?
I know a lot of competitors that sneak in vodka at their like bodybuilding shows.
Damn.
Oh shit.
And they'll drink that and it dries you up. Because I mean, it does dehydrate you.
dehydrate you.
But yeah, it'll dry you up,
fucking
and you
gas.
just look
They
like
bring
so
some-
much dry and so conditioned.
That's
Some Grey
crazy.
Goose.
Yeah, so it
Some
is
Amsterdam?
pretty common at those NPC shows.
Damn.
Shit.
Alcohol, fucking weed. You didn't know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Same
Yeah,
thing with
'cause, like-
smoking weed. A lot of those competitors go on stage like
High.
blowing as fuck.
Dude.
They're high as fuck.
That's all funny.
Yeah,
But
like
it helps a lot of them like relax and kind of just get that
in that mood, just like
Yeah.
in that mood where they can just flow with whatever they're posing to and kind of get their like anxiety out of the way. Because I mean, you are in a pretty big crowd and
Yeah.
you're pretty much naked, I guess you could say. Not a lot of people.
Oh, are you like in a speedo
that.
or are you like shorts or?
Well, it all depends what
like
what division
Diego,
you do.
you did a physique competition.
Men's
you
physique, so
wore-
I'm wearing board shorts like swim trunks.
Okay, cool.
But
Fuck-
if you do
fuck.
bodybuilding, you're wearing that.
thong, a man thong.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think by then you can realize who's been doing steroids.
And-
If you know what I mean.
Oh,
it's like
dude, there's a lot of common ways.
Uh,
Like me, I can eye out someone that's on gear like right away just by looking at them. Like a huge indicator is shoulders.
Really?
Yeah, if they have like super round shoulders, I mean,
almost like
that's-
square looking. Like
yeah,
it looks
like
fucked up.
fake round
Damn.
looking.
You know what's weird is that some people like get these massive like implants, and they think it looks normal when
Oh
it really
yeah,
doesn't.
that or synthol.
Like it
Oh,
looks
so
scary as
gross.
fuck, dude. Like you're an alien or some shit. Why do I always say alien?
I mean, with like
I always just go to
you're
alien.
injecting like oil into your muscles. That's all it is.
I know. It's just weird. Like, how do people like think it's normal when it looks like that?
I
Like,
guess it all comes back to like,
dude.
yeah, just people.
Some
I don't
people
know,
just want to be
caring-
big.
caring about what
Yeah.
how they look, and they just want to be big. They just want to fill out that shirt. They don't matter if it's actual muscle or
no, yeah,
it's
fucking-
but it looks gross.
yeah, it
It's
does.
fucking disgusting.
Dude, there's a point where you can get too big and you're like, I'm gonna throw up on you. You fucking look disgusting.
Or like that fucking story of the kid who injected synthol in his arm, just like popped.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
saw that. That was
No
that was
way.
so fucking gross.
So like it popped. So you just have all this like skin and shit.
Dude, I wanna see a
just
picture of that.
dangling.
Dude, that's-
you really don't want to see a picture
That's
of that.
no, I want to see it.
Oh, let me see if I can. I can
dig
look
that
that up
shit.
in the
Yeah,
meanwhile.
yeah. I love looking at scars and shit. like
Well-
Austin's ACL tear.
It's actually ACL Terry.
A seal.
Terry.
Watch the comeback, dude. The
Guys,
comeback
you
is so
guys need to watch the
fucking funny.
comebacks. Yeah, it's one of the funniest fucking.
Like I
movies
said to
ever.
Diego, take your dumbest movie you've ever seen and then multiply it by 10. That's how fucking
Bro,
bad
check
the
out
comeback
this
is.
before and after of synthol.
Yeah, that kid.
Yeah, this guy's
Russian, huh?
Dude, what? That's
so fucking
disgusting.
gross.
Fuck. That's
Yeah, I mean,
nasty.
he had to get this shit drained.
Damn.
So gross.
Oh my gosh.
If you- yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
show a
fucked
picture of that when we get like some of those
Gotta
pictures.
throw that up, yeah.
Yeah, definitely throw it up there.
Like that shit can kill you. If you have like a air pocket and that needle, you're gonna
Oh.
fucking die.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, think about that shit.
That's fucking terrible.
Just like when you inject heroin, if there's a air bubble in that shit, you're fucking dead.
That's
Even if you don't, you inject that heroin cleanly, you're still fucking dead.
dude, that's disgusting.
All right, we're gonna get off the topic of heroin.
Dude, we're not that fucking hard. I mean, I never fucking did any drugs in my life. Alcohol. Is alcohol considered like
A drug?
A drug?
No.
I mean, I guess it could. It kind of.
It can be
It's an
considered
addiction, right? No, yeah, it's a. Of course it is. Yeah,
it could be
yeah. People get
that's,
addicted on
that's
that
a
shit
pretty
all the
severe
time.
problem.
Yeah,
Like I mean, like what the fuck do we have sitting over there, Michael?
not
Someone
alcohol.
explain that?
I'm 19.
Oh.
Wait, Q.
I think that's just water.
Yeah.
I think you're confusing
Well,
it.
I mean, it looks like apple juice. to me.
I'm 21, so I think that's for me.
Are you, what now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his birthday's today.
It was actually
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Isaac.
It was
Happy birthday.
like a month and a half ago, but thank you. So what the fuck are you guys talking about when I was in the bathroom?
Oh, we were talking about
I heard
weed.
weed.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah,
weed.
Yeah. About how it can help when you're a hard gainer.
Yeah, because
Wait.
I asked because I was told that when you want to bulk and you really want to put on some calories, you smart
the
start
fucking
you
munchies.
smart it. You start smoking. Yeah, exactly. Dude, yeah. He said he was eating 10,000 calories.
Easy.
I mean, that you're easily eating 10,000 or plus.
I remember I
10,000
was, I was
plus.
telling Diego, I was like, fuck, let's do the 10,000 calorie challenge. And
Oh, God, that's a challenge.
And he's like, oh, I'm like eating that every day. I was
Dude,
like,
yeah,
fuck.
back then
let's do
I could probably do like
20,000.
20 and it would have been
What?
Probably like 25 would have been an actual challenge.
Wait, I'm pretty. This is how much does a Rock take? I'm pretty sure it's like 20 plus.
The Rock?
Yeah,
I know for his Hercules diet, it was like 12,000.
12,000
Oh,
a bunch of
12?
fucking gear.
I thought, dude, what?
And it was like chicken breast, fish. It was like lean shit.
Oh yeah, it was.
So
That's a lot of food.
Which is
Hercules,
it's
bro.
less calories than
Dude, the Rock is
like
huge.
pizza, so that's a lot more food.
Dude, it's weird because like you can be any height and you can still look fucking huge.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially like on camera. Like Zac Efron, I thought he was like 6'3" or 6'2",
Nah,
but he's
hell
like
no.
5'8".
Yeah, and
I thought he
in
was like
pictures,
5'5".
people just you don't know what they look like. Like I've met so many, like I've seen so many like bodybuilders that I follow online, and then I'll meet them in real person.
Like, look at it.
And it's like,
Like, bro,
they're my height. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Jay
shit,
Cutler?
no illusion.
How are
Jay
you?
Cutler?
What
Jay
the
Cutler,
fuck?
yeah. Brad Castleberry, like this guy's like 5'7".
But
we
is he white as shit?
we actually saw him at that Natural Foods Expo. He was just there walking around sampling stuff, and kind of just like passed by him, and I was like, oh shit, that's Brad Castleberry.
That's a fucking animal.
Dude, that's
Animal.
crazy. Boom. How many do you meet bodybuilders often with your job or no?
Not so much with my job, but back when I was going to like these expos, I would see them all the time.
Well, tell them about that. Didn't you meet at IFBB? That's around from around.
What is IFBB?
So IFBB, there's the NPC, which is like the amateur division. So anyone can compete in that. I mean, you could sign up right now for an NPC
Oh,
show.
shit,
You
let me
just have
sign
to
up.
pay. Yeah, you just have to pay the fee.
Of
But nowadays
$10,000.
it's so competitive to get into the IFBB.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to pretty much be like, you have to look like really, really good because you compete at these like,
It's like the professionals.
yeah, you compete at these
okay.
local shows, and then you have to qualify for nationals, and then you have to win like a national show
Damn.
to be able to get your IFBB pro card, which basically makes you a pro bodybuilder. So you're
Dude.
a pro in your sport.
That blows my mind how many freaking competitions there are.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there's
Dude, they
like
make so much money
ad
off of that.
competitions, there's fucking gym competition, science. Like there's so many different like almost you can like almost categorize them as like sports and stuff. Like freaking Major League Gaming and stuff. They're like trying to make it into a sport
Like an
now.
actual sport, yeah.
Yeah,
MLG
like
Pro. I'm MLG
dude.
Pro, by the way.
I got an email on my military account, and I got an email about joining the Army is going MLG, like having a team on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's sick as fuck.
Like, dude, like so you can go to I think it's like Fort Knox or something, and actually be paid active duty and play like video games for a living.
Probably like some CWL, some Call of Duty World League. play
Dude,
and
it's
shit.
crazy. Like it's just, dude, Major League Gaming is like it's taking so many big leaps. Like no one knew like that was an actual thing until like I think it was like 2008 or 9 or something like that. Until like CS:GO became a huge thing. So yeah, but I think it's crazy how many different like
Yeah,
things.
they
are
even
going.
incorporate like energy drinks like G Fuel and shit.
Oh yeah,
So they
G
have
Fuel.
so
Have you tried G Fuel?
MLG has fucking supplementation.
No, but I've seen all these like fitness people, and it's pretty common seeing like fitness gamers now.
That's yeah.
Like you see so many
Definitely,
like
dude.
what's his name, Doug.
Face sensor.
Face sensor, yeah.
Like, dude,
That's the life of
because
video games in
people want to
general.
change that like mindset of like video games are fucking fat. Like all they do is live inside or stay inside all day and do nothing. But I think they're just trying to change that into point. Dude, sensor is he's fucking ripped, dude.
Oh yeah.
His arms are huge, bro. So fucking big.
Oh, you guys are both looking at me. What?
Oh no, I just thought you fucking look funny with the hood
I was
on.
gonna say something.
No, but yeah, dude, fucking Major League Gaming is taking a huge leap into sports and stuff. What's your favorite sport, Diego?
Favorite sport? I don't have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you don't have?
Some
I
track.
just do. I mean, I don't watch any sports.
You don't watch
I really
sports?
don't follow along
Damn,
with anything, anything like that. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love hockey. Watching the Goon, dude. The Goon is so fucking funny.
It's funny as shit. Hockey. I still like fucking basketball.
I love basketball. So March Madness and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Are you watching March Madness at all or no?
Yeah, I watched the Duke game today. Fuck, I honestly thought they were gonna lose.
Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up on March Madness, bro.
UCF, right? They have a guy. His name is Taco Fall. Funny ass name.
Taco
This motherfucker.
Fall.
This motherfucker's 7'6",
Damn.
7'6".
He fell on his knees, and he was the same height as one of the other players. And that's already a huge meme.
What?
Like, he was on his knees, and he was fucking like taller than some players.
Dude, that's crazy.
fuck.
If you were to be a height, what height would you be?
Probably.
Well,
like,
first, what height are you now? And then
Yeah.
so I'm like 5'9" right now.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like 6'1", 6'2" would be
I feel like
perfect.
I feel like 6'3" is mine.
yeah, so I'm gonna stay at 6'3".
All right, fucking Isaac, tall as fuck over here.
Well, I wish I had more fucking size though. I'm trying to look
Dude,
like
you're
Chris.
fucking.
I'm trying to look
you're-
like
you're
Chris
big, bro.
Bumstead.
No, you're fucking.
Hey, just order some
Some specialty goods.
secrets.
All right, so for like the last couple
secret
minutes,
sauce.
I want to know. So, because I want to go back to the gym for a little bit
Secret
and talking about mental health for a little bit. So when I go to the gym, this is how I get my mentally prepared for the gym. I get myself pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
And when I get really fucking mad and like focus and like, because when I go to the gym I don't talk at all, especially when I see someone, like I kind of avoid talking to them because I don't like talking because I'm
Oh yeah, because then you get caught up in the conversation,
And then
and
it
kind of
yeah.
kills
And then
the
you're
mindset
pumped.
you were coming in.
yeah,
with.
and you're pumped too.
And
Like,
once your pump goes away,
You fucking
and you try to
Oh,
get
there's
it back,
no way you can get that thing back.
but yeah, but I feel like I have the absolute best gym sessions when I'm absolutely pissed off. Like when do you have your best gym sessions? Like when you're mad or like fucking happy or like sad or what? Like what?
I'll be honest with you.
when you're high.
When I'm high.
Shit. I was not expecting that at all. Actually,
No, honestly, 100%. I've talked to a lot of people too that like smoke and work out, and everyone says it's the same thing.
what makes the what do you think makes the difference? Like
So pretty much, I mean, your mind and muscle connection is just amplified by like, I don't know, 10 to 20 times.
damn,
So you just feel like every muscle fiber activating when you're in there.
really?
I know what I'm doing.
You
Wow.
do feel
Podcast.
weaker. That's one thing I experience. Like I
Yeah.
feel not like a lot weaker, but to a certain point.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
But
because
when
your
I wo-
muscles are like in a more relaxed state?
I would say so.
Would you want to lift
but I'm-
heavier when you're high or
No, I really just want to concentrate on
Reps?
like the eccentric and pushing through and squeezing whatever I'm training. And
How many
Yeah.
times when I saw you at Brandon's were you high?
Probably like 2-3 times.
every time?
I didn't really do that
every time.
2-3 times out of the 2-3 times I saw you.
Got his ass.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
They got me. I did it the most when I was going to this gym in Hillmar that's 24/7.
That's right, dude. You go to
Get
you go to
fit 24/7.
like gyms everywhere. Like
Oh,
you have
yeah.
like you have connections that like you
You know,
went
at this point, I just walk in and they're like, "Yeah, go in."
you told me that actually no, was it you that was telling me about like the combat zone or was it combat zone?
Oh,
Like, that
yeah,
gym is
yeah.
bad or something like that. Like you said it was awful.
I did have a pretty bad experience in there. I mean, it was just I get what they were trying to go for. They were trying to be like this one-on-one exclusive like personal training facility.
I mean, I've never even seen anyone walk into that building.
I mean, dude, it was an amazing gym for
It was
like what they
nice.
had and just the environment and like,
Isaac told me they didn't have like you said they'd have fake weights or something.
yeah,
like
my girlfriend, her friend, it was like her friend's brother was one of the owners or some shit, and she I almost said her name, but my girlfriend was like, she showed me videos. She's like, look at this girl. She's small as fuck, and look how much she's lifting. And you couldn't see like any muscle straining. You couldn't tell that she was struggling. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, so I guess she asked her friend. She's like, yeah, we put like fake weights, like the weight, like it'll have real weight to it, but it's not as much as it may say. And I was like,
oh
what
wow.
the fuck?
I mean, I did notice their dumbbells felt a lot lighter than other gyms. Like I was going in, they're pushing 80s like they were 50s, and then I would go to another gym and push those 80s like they were actually 80s.
And you're like, fuck.
damn.
And it was a big difference. But
Oh, I fucking like, dude. You think you? I hate when like.
Sorry there.
No,
Oh.
I hate when you're like.
Whoa.
You feel like you can hit like.
Wow!
I hate when you feel like you can go like another 10 up and then you're fucking struggling like oh fuck I can't and then
and it's crazy. Like it's just 10 pounds.
yeah
Like,
but it's 10 pounds
Yeah.
trying to PR on like a bench or a
Yeah.
squat. I mean,
Squat.
you add 5 pounds to each
Not
side.
bench more.
Just 5 pounds. But those
Dude, it
10
makes a
pounds that
big
you add
difference.
just make a
Yeah.
huge difference.
I'm like fuck I make myself look like a piece
I've
of
seen
shit
people that try to like max out and they'll like let's say on a squat and they'll put like two
2.5
5-pound plates in like their hoodie, like their their hoodie pocket, just so it doesn't like mess with them mentally that it's on there.
Oh damn!
Really?
And they'll hit that PR. I mean, technically, you did have another 5. or
everything
10
is a
pounds on
mental
it.
What if you put the plates in your mouth?
Oh.
Dude, I add like 10s on to make it seem like it's more, so it pumps me up more. I don't know. I feel like it's all a mental game. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is.
Damn.
But yeah, going back to those best workouts. Like I said, either when I'm high or another thing is kind of when I just go in there with like my hoodie on. Like when I would train with a hoodie on, like those were like best workouts. Like you put it on, like your blinders, like you're blocking everything. You walk in with headphones right away.
I always do that. I did that before basketball games and stuff. Put my hoodie on. What about you? Sorry, fuck, sorry. No, what are you saying? Now I feel shit. Like, you stop. God damn, go.
Finish that.
No, go for it.
My best workouts are not necessarily when I'm pissed, because I'm kind of always in a pissy mood, but more so when I'm more like in tune with my muscles, if that makes sense. Like if I just feel like my mind's not even on the gym, workout shit. But when I feel like, damn, I really want to go to the gym, and like, like I just feel good. Like there's days, you feel good.
Oh yeah.
That those, simple.
Like
but those are the
motivated.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always have my music fucking blasting. Got the heavy metal music.
Oh yeah.
24/7. White fucking Chapel of the Valley. New album coming out. Can't fucking wait.
I've always had better gym sessions with like rock and hard music like that. I don't know if it's just me. Like what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of
hood shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Not when I'm in the gym, and honestly not so much anymore. I listen to a lot of underground rap, which is kind of a mixture. It's not your typical rap that you hear on the radio nowadays.
Oh yeah.
I like the Suicide Boys.
I listen to a lot of Suicide Boys, so I mean they do throw in like
just unconventional shit.
They're like kind of like screaming, and I mean beats are a lot different. It's really aggressive too with their lyrics and what they talk about of like.
Oh yeah,
really like gory shit.
Yep.
So that kind of gets me going. Yeah,
that helps me a lot, dude. Just like when they like start fucking like yelling like fuck this,
like fucking
middle fingers and fuck
Disaster Piece by Slipknot. The opening line is I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound.
Shit.
Yeah. It's like
so shit like that.
Yeah,
it'll
gets
like
you going.
It'll put you in a mindset like almost like insane, like fuck, I'm gonna fuck this workout up.
Or asking Alexander where did it go? It's like some dude, I don't know, it just cusses a bunch, bro, and it fucking just makes like fucking yelling and motherfuckers and all this shit. Like I don't know, it just pumps you the fuck up. Like I get pissed. I don't know what it is. It's fucking weird, bro.
It's music here, or is that for another episode?
I mean, I don't care. Like I can.
We're gonna play some music.
No, like get into talking.
Fuck that. I can play.
Oh, talk about music.
Because that could be a whole another episode. Music is powerful.
For me, dude, I don't really know a lot about music, but I know what I like. Like I know what I fucking like.
All right, we'll stay with the gym. The gym is fucking sacred.
I mean, dude, we can talk about a little about music right now.
We can talk about. We've honestly been talking about like a little bit about
everything.
A lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
All right,
dude.
we'll go.
A lot ties
we'll go
into
this
the
way.
gym.
This way. Diego, top 3 fucking artists right now.
Top 3 artists. Xavier Wolf, Underground.
Okay.
It's hard, dude. I have like a lot of people in my rotation that I listen to consistently. I can give you top 5, which would be like Xavier Wolf, Suicide Boys, Puya.
Oh, so it was hard. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Let's see who else. And then I do listen to a lot of like I would say like hard style mixes, which is kind of like electronic music.
Oh, okay.
So it's
like, is it rave or like would you consider rave or no?
Yeah, because I mean they do play that stuff at those festivals, but it's a lot different than like your typical electronic music with like those vocals. It's more aggressive on the beats and like the bass, and kind of just gets me going.
Yeah, dude,
that was 4. We need that. We need that.
Oh, yeah, one more. Yeah.
Let's think about it.
The old thing, Isaac.
I was gonna say those like the hard style was like my 5th one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, okay, so actually I want to. So Isaac and Austin and Esteban, because you guys are all 3 involved with it. You guys actually changed my genre, like almost literally expanded it. Or expanded. I don't know, fuck it, whatever. English is hard for me.
I forgot about Bones.
There's your 5th.
There's my 5th.
Is that like rap or?
It's also underground.
Oh shit, underground hood rap.
I'm gonna actually play a little bit so you know what I'm talking about.
Fucking put that shit.
Yes,
in
you guys can keep talking. I'll
Okay, so like I said, dude, I used to listen to like hip hop, rap, and all this, and right around junior and senior year, I started to expand it a little bit more. Austin, Isaac, and Esteban, they all like helped me expand my region of music, and I started getting into metal, rock, and like deep metal, like, or was it black? Like, deep, was it deep or black?
Like
or,
Whitechapel?
Yeah, like that stuff.
Death metal,
yeah.
deathcore?
Like, or deathcore, yeah. And I don't know what it is, but dude, I at first I was like, I'll never listen to that music. I can't stand it. Like, there's no fucking way I would be able to listen to it. But then I started to like give it a chance. And I'm like maybe, I don't know, maybe. But then after I started like listening to different types of bands and seeing what I really liked. Like, I love Beartooth, The Immediate Affliction, Asking Alexander, Mice and Men, or is it Mice and Men?
Of Mice and Men.
Of
yeah.
Mice and Men. And I just started going crazy, but I will always stick to Logic. I love the rapper Logic. Like,
So number one, Logic.
no, not
Well,
number
not-
one.
it's not in order. It's not
no,
in
yeah,
order.
but he's top. Like, he's
he
in there.
top five?
Yeah, because what he raps about and what he really is about is like always staying true to yourself, dude. Like, peace, love, and positivity. Like,
Yeah.
I try.
Lyrics are a big
Keeps
part.
it
Yeah,
real.
and yes, lyric, especially with music. When people listen to music and have no idea what it's saying, I'm like, what the fuck is
Oh, like
the
that
point?
mumble rap?
Yeah,
Fuck
like,
that.
what's the point?
Fuck
What's the
that.
point of listening to music if you don't know what it means? And so, I listen to music to actually listen to the lyrics. Like Whitechapel, the elitist one.
The elitist ones?
Yeah, I love that song because it sings what is the scum. What the fuck? What is it? You know the lyric. You have
Yeah.
to. You know it.
Yeah. It's basically saying that the population is becoming like pieces of shit.
Yeah, and that the population's fucking going downhill and stuff. That people are fucking
A self-absorbed population of
Yeah,
scum.
that's it. Yeah, and
God damn
yeah,
the elitist ones.
yeah, that's it. And so, yeah, so I love listening to music and actually hearing the lyrics, and it just makes it makes sense to listen to music. I mean, I like the beat and some type of music, but I normally listen to it for lyrics. So I'd say it's probably The Immediate Affliction, Beartooth, 3 Days Grace. Fuck, what's I was talking to Austin about this other band, artist.
You were saying how Breaking Benjamin never
Breaking
puts out a bad
yeah,
song.
3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin, they never have a bad song. Like, you can go through the album and put it on shuffle. Normally you would stop at like, I'll probably skip this one. I don't really like it. But dude, every single song on there, like almost every album is hella good. So Breaking Benjamin, what else? Logic's in there, and then I would say my last one is probably like Whitechapel, dude. I love Whitechapel.
Yeah.
I love how they play, dude. It's fucking great.
Yeah, that's that. I've been listening to so much Whitechapel. Fucking shit. I've always listened to metal music. The first kind of music I listened to was fucking Linkin Park, and the parts I loved about it was Chester's part. Rest in peace, Chester. Was the screaming. I was like, I fucking love this shit. And I remember like in 5th grade, we had things called 500 Day. You could bring your, it was like a day of like basically no school. You could bring your iPod, your phone, whatever.
Oh damn, you had that?
Yeah, so it was
Fucking
5th grade,
lucky.
and I brought my music. I didn't have an iPod. I had the PlayStation, or what was it? The PSP, the little...
Oh damn.
So I put my music on that, and I was
Whoa.
listening to Linkin Park, and I just put it full blast, and the whole class was hearing it. And Austin was like, oh, that's pretty... Like, what is that? That's cool. I was like, Linkin Park. And then, from there, we're fucking
It all
metalheads.
started from there.
Yeah, so... Oh!
Sorry,
Go
Wage
ahead,
War 2.
That
Wage War is
Shit.
fucking awesome
Can't
too.
wait for the new album. So
Sorry.
my top 5 right now, Whitechapel for sure. Fucking shit. I listen to so much like different bands.
No, you don't,
It's
dude.
so fucking hard
like,
to pick.
You've introduced this like so many to fucking me. I have no idea.
So I'm gonna say Whitechapel, definitely Beartooth. Atreyu. I've been listening to a lot of Atreyu. Their first album, Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses, is their fucking best in my opinion. Avenged Sevenfold will never get old. That's my favorite fucking
Oh,
band.
I listen to them too. You also showed me that.
Like, fuck, that'll never get old. Number 5. Fuck, let me think about this one for a little bit. Fucking shit.
It's hard to think about the last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. Come on, you got this.
Fuck.
We're all fuck.
take it.
We're
It's
all,
because there's so much different band.
we're all waiting.
I'm gonna go on my phone and look right the fuck now. I got a picture of my dog on my fucking home screen.
My dog.
My dog.
Dogs are fucking
What's your
awesome.
favorite song, Isaac? It's not Future.
Oh yeah.
I just fucked your bitch. That'll be
That was
my
iconic.
Dude.
Shit. Huh?
So that verse was pretty iconic.
Yeah. I'll never forget when you showed me that shit. I was laughing my ass off. Fuck, there's so much fucking bands. Number 5. Ooh,
Come on, you got this, bro. We're all waiting on you, man.
you guys are waiting on me.
Yeah. I'm out of that. I'm out of C4. So
Number 5 will be a tie of what I listen. Like, this is currently not all time, but between In Heart's Wake and Thyar's Murder. Thyar's Murder is heavy as fucking shit.
yeah.
But I've always listened to that kind of shit. Like, even like when I was little. Remember when I was little, like, you know, Slipknot was.
Dude, I
We
can
all- I
definitely
thought
see that
Slipknot-
shit from you.
I thought Slipknot was heavy, and then I found way heavier shit, and I was like, fuck, and it melted my face off. But I listened to metal since I was little, just because like I would read it with the lyrics, and then I'd be able to understand and go with it. And I'm like, fuck, like the screams. I hate when people say the screaming is just, oh, that's devil music. I fucking hate that fucking shit. If you say that
Oh,
fucking shit,
shit.
I'm gonna fuck you up. And then
Fuck 'em up, I
it's not though. Like metal, like I don't want to knock any other genre, but most metal music talks about deep ass shit. Like, have you
Yeah,
noticed that shit?
Definitely, yeah. Like 100%.
Fuck.
Especially-
Shit. Fuck.
Do you think it's just hard for people to
Get in-
actually dial in and listen to the lyrics rather than
Yeah, like I was showing my mom Whitechapel earlier, and she's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, the lyrics are good." I showed her Hickory Creek, one of their new singles, which is all singing.
Yeah.
And that shit made her cry. Like, my mom cries easily. She was crying.
Damn.
And so I showed her some screaming ones, which also had like, you know, profound lyrics. And she was also crying. And she's like, well, like, yeah, but like, you know, I just don't like how the screaming sounds. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk shit about it, you know? Like, when people hear like metal songs, they're like, oh, what the fuck, turn that shit off.
yeah? Because a lot of the times, at least for me, it's hard to like really dial in into what they're saying.
Yeah.
I'll have to like look up lyrics and then it can read it all and it all makes sense. And yeah, it's really deep everything that they talk about.
I have a thing like there's not bad music, there's just bad listeners.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like everyone
Bad Listener
they're-
by Beartooth.
Plugging in that
Oh, that is
song.
yes. But dude, like people listen to all sorts of music around the world, and we can be like, oh man, that doesn't sound good, but to someone else, it's like
Their favorite
Dude, that's
thing.
their favorite fucking song. Just like Isaac, dude. There's people that fucking think, dude, metal is absolutely disgusting, but he fucking loves it. So I mean, and I know that Austin says like, dude, hip hop is fucking pieces of shit, but people fucking love hip hop.
Yeah,
So I
like,
mean,
if people want to listen to whatever, just let them listen to whatever.
Yeah,
like,
just
you like
respect
whatever.
what
Just
they
like. Yeah.
respect other people's shit. Like, don't talk shit.
Yeah, I don't know why people talk shit about
Yeah.
that. Like stuff.
Like this, like screaming and metal. It's like I can't think of a better way for somebody to like release emotions.
Oh,
and
yeah.
angst. Like the different kinds of screams.
100%.
Like when you really resonate and hear, and like you could feel like, you know, the vocalist pain. It's like, fuck. I think that's what
Yeah.
puts, you know, these bands in my top 5, my top.
That's
list
probably
and shit.
actually why when I go to the gym and listen to that, I think that's why it helps me even go, because like
Yeah.
I
Well, and that's just the sound. It's like, and what we were saying earlier, like the lyrics, like a lot of the music I listen to, like I connect and I touch with the lyrics.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's presented in like an aggressive, like fucking yelling, like pain-filled manner, I just fucking love metal even
yeah.
more.
I think it's keep going, sorry.
I was gonna say Austin really likes, you know, like the instrumentals, like the intricacies that people like that bands incorporate. Like we'll get him on for like the instrument shit, because
Yeah.
that's his shit. He plays every fucking instrument known to fucking god.
I think it's amazing how like music can save people's lives too. Like
Yeah.
I know like this music, like it really helps me, especially emotionally sometimes, especially when I'm going through like I know when I came back I was going through some tough times and like trying to adjust to my schedule and realizing that like some people are not in my life anymore, and like high school, like being out of high school and not seeing a lot of my friends around and being by myself a lot, really music helped me like get through a lot of those problems and stuff. So like especially like music can save people's lives 100%, bro.
Yeah, because if you can relate to the lyrics, it makes you feel like you're not alone. Like you're not the
Yeah.
only one experiencing
Yeah.
what you're experiencing.
Like 100%, dude.
And that could be the opposite too. You know, I feel like a lot of people will listen to music and they'll get caught up into it. And, you know, Avenged Sevenfold, they kind of talked about, their singer kind of talked about this. He's like, we kind of strayed away from lyrics about like suicide prevention, because people would listen to it and, you know, they'd be fine before and they'd listen to it and they would, you know, they would feel like they were down. So like it would have the opposite effect. So I know a lot of bands were like, oh shit, like I don't know if I want to push those lyrics anymore. So
Oh yeah, you were telling me that like
Yeah.
bands were like there's almost an increase of like suicide because of some of
yeah,
what they were talking about.
So like, if you, I don't know how to describe it, but like, let music help you. Don't let it affect you in a negative way. Like that's obvious, but I'm gonna fucking say it anyways.
With like underground rap too, it's pretty common for these artists to speak about like their drug addiction. So a lot of them talk about that and how they they've been like shooting, like with Suicide Boys, like they'll talk in their songs about how they used to like shoot up heroin, how they used to throw masks on and like put a post on Craigslist and legit go, like they didn't have anything to sell, they would just go and rob those people at gunpoint.
Damn, that's
take their
insane.
money. And like their drug addictions, like what they would take and all this other stuff. And then like you said, a lot of people start kind of like following what they're
Taking it the
doing
wrong
and
way.
start
Yeah.
they want to start doing those drugs. They want to start following their path, and
They want to like idolize.
really the only reason why they're talking about it is just to share their story. But a lot of people don't view it that way.
Dude, music can change people, bro.
Yeah, it's like the lyric of "God Hates Us" by Ransom. He says, "I left myself for an idea I stole." So if you take someone else's mindset and it's negative because like, oh, they're a musician, I love their music, they're my icon. Oh, I'm gonna take how they feel. That's just what the fuck. Fucking, that shit happens a lot though. And we were talking about this the other day, how like the Amity Affliction, right? They did an interview and their vocalist Joel Birch.
Oh yeah,
He was talking about
this.
misconceptions about the band and metal music, and he's like, we do not get paid a lot. People think we're rich, and we really do not
Yeah,
get paid
that was
shit.
pretty shocking.
And he's like, and I'm really depressed. Like I'm not faking it. And I actually thought about that. I was like, damn. Like a lot of people, he says, a lot of people come to him and you're like, your lyrics helped me. Your lyrics saved my friend. This and that. And he's like, yeah. And he feels good for helping those people. But he says in turn, it's almost like he feels like he's taking their sadness and absorbing it. So people are like, oh, like, you're the vocalist of this band. Why are you depressed? Or like with Chester Bennington, Linkin fucking Park, right? Vocalist of Linkin Park. He's a millionaire. Why he has a wife, he has kids, he has, good friends. Why is he depressed? And it's almost like if you could like fake a smile, but really you're absorbing other people's sadness. So you can make other people happy with your music, but you're almost like a sponge taking all that shit back in. Like when you hear the stories and this and that, you're just reminded like, damn.
It's like people don't realize that when you're constantly talking about that and singing about it and writing about
It's
it
in
and
your
being
head more
around
and
it.
more.
Yeah, like I remember when Logic was doing the suicide prevention song, the 1-800 song, and he was singing about it and writing about it and constantly being around it. Like it absorbed him, and he literally was just like, dude, I cannot be around this anymore, or I will like kill myself.
I mean, he was throwing it out into the universe.
Yeah.
He was speaking how he didn't want to be alive anymore and all this other
yeah,
stuff.
every single day, put it like saying, I don't want to be alive. Like every day singing about it, he just like broke down. He's like, I can't do a show. Like, I need to take a break.
Yeah,
Like,
see, that goes for hip hop and metal.
yeah, it goes for both sides, or any type of genre. Like in general, if you even speak about it, but dude, I can't even imagine like singing about it every single day. Into like people say, like, dude, if you just wake up in the morning and say I am beautiful and all this, like, dude, one day you'll actually believe it. With the same thing, like, dude, if you just say I'm fucking ugly and all this shit, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking ugly and I'm all the extra, like, dude, it can change someone's fucking
Yeah,
world.
so like, how do you think Joel Birch feels? Like every song is basically like about suicide for the Amity Affliction.
They had like
Screaming
two
at-
albums, like almost depressing.
all the music is basically about that.
Pretty. I mean, I haven't listened.
So imagine
to all
like,
the shit, but
and he screams it, right? Imagine just screaming it, and then like it's in your own head. And then he's away from his family, he's away from home, doing tours, this and that. So he's happy to help these people when he's touring, but it affects him. So what is that going to lead to? It's just going to lead to more lyrics like that.
I think it makes it worse that he's away from home.
Oh, yeah.
Away from his family and friends and stuff. I mean, he's with his friends, but I mean, away from his family.
Yeah.
Like that really can take a toll of being away from a long time. But yeah. So do you got anything else to say for this podcast? Well, you got anything for the listeners, like a motivational speech or something that keeps them motivated every fucking day? Maybe just blow them a kiss, or I don't know.
Hit a bicep flex.
Yeah, we'll take it. Like,
All right, I just hit a front double by. You
Fucking-
can't see it, but just know it was beautiful.
22-inch arms.
actually made me cry. Anything else?
Big dick.
As far as the
Diego.
gym goes, just be patient, stay consistent.
I mean, just like a recap on what we talked about, dude. Just like stay consistent, discipline in the gym. Don't
Stay in your own lane. A lot of people try to compete with others, whether it's like local people at their gym
Yeah.
or people on social media, and try to compare them, like compare themselves. You just gotta take into account that not everyone has the same genetics. Everyone's gonna be different.
Dude, deep
Your own
research.
journey's gonna be different.
Yeah, do some deep research. Make sure that what you're about to do to your body or what you are doing to your body is what you
you're
should
putting
be.
in your
Yeah, what you should be
think long
doing.
term. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
look good for a year or two and then
Exactly,
have
dude.
shitty health for the rest of your life.
Ronnie Coleman. Fucking Mr. Olympia King, and now he had what 100 surgeries. Can't even
100
fucking walk.
surgeries.
Insane.
That's fucking, yeah. Just make sure you guys stay positive out there, bro. This world is fucking crazy.
Yeah, we kind of ended that shit on a downer.
I know. Fuck. Did you?
I feel like we need to
Let's lift the mood back
Yeah,
up.
music.
we're gonna lift the mood before we
Yeah,
do this
just-
fucking shit right fucking now.
What are we gonna talk about? Sex.
Oh,
that
I
will-
think that's for that's for another
There's a
episode.
lot of things up.
That's for relationships, I think.
That is for another episode, my friends.
I mean, all right, we'll end on a fucking happy note. What makes you fucking motivated to do whatever?
Ooh, that's
Like
a
to
good
start the day off right or whatever. What gets you to be like, fuck, let's fucking do it, dude?
Diego looks in the fucking mirror, says, "Damn, I'm so."
I mean, I would, dude, if I saw Diego every time I woke
I
up.
bounce my
fuck.
pegs and I'm like, good to go.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I kind of just take things day by day and
Yeah.
know that I have to do a certain thing on this certain day, or else like that end goal that I have is not going to happen.
I definitely agree with
Take
that.
things day by day.
Yeah,
know that what you accomplish today will lead to the next day where you'll just do a couple more things, and that's all going to lead to long-term success. Don't try to, I don't know, just achieve everything in one day.
That's facts right there. I agree with that.
Factual.
Isaac, what about you?
Be patient.
Just don't be in your own head so much.
Oh, dude, I feel like I have a huge problem with doing that.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
But we're not ending this shit on it.
No, fuck no.
Oh yeah.
Unicorns and fucking pixie dust and
Unicorns
shitting
rainbows.
shitting flowers.
Colors, a lot of colors.
Heh.
Everyone's colorful. Oh yeah. All right, well, I was gonna wrap it up for this fucking Seeking 87 fucking podcast. You guys have a fucking wonderful rest of your fucking day, Isaac.
And night.
Exactly.
And
No, it's
evening.
about to be midnight. Oh, it's a late
only-
podcast.
It's
Yeah,
all
dude,
right.
it's
Here. We
fucking
want to
nice.
thank Mr. Diego Garcia.
Oh,
for
yes,
coming out.
thank
I
you.
want to thank you guys.
Thank
for
you,
having me
Diego.
on.
I fucking
this is actually
appreciate
really
it.
fun.
No, I appreciate
Being
you
on
for
here.
fucking coming, dude. So
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have other guests soon.
I hope so. We're gonna have. And I'm just kidding. All right, so
We have John Cena. Can't see him, but he's gonna be on.
hell yeah, dude. Oh, I see what you fucking did there. All right, buddies, you guys have a fucking great morning, afternoon, and evening. Make sure you guys fucking follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and all that jazz. We'll be trying to stay updated on those certain things, and just make sure you guys stay tuned because we'll be having a bunch of other episodes coming out. So you guys have a fucking great rest of your fucking day, and we'll see you guys fucking later.
Deuces.